Hello everybody, it's Obtuse Lolcat and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. In between this episode and the last one, I kind of went a little bit overboard practicing my parries and ripostes on some undead enemies, and I actually got 6,000 souls, not 4,000, but what are you gonna do?
Hello.
So, pay a visit to our friend Rickert, and we can buy some heavy soul arrows.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe, don't let me wither.
Sure, friend. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use a homeward bone, which will return us to the Firelink Shrine bonfire. I'll meet you there. And here we are, back at Firelink Shrine. Now that we're here, and we have heavy soul arrows, we can go to Attune Magic, go to our second slot, and put heavy soul arrows right there. And now when I press the up button, I'll switch between my sorceries that I have attuned, soul arrows, and heavy soul arrows. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to continue on in the plot of the game to the Undead Burg. I'll give you a little example of how much damage the heavy soul arrow does on this guy. Yeah, 175, that's pretty nice. Especially since I haven't even upgraded my intelligence yet. Let's try to riposte this guy here. Okay! He took care of himself for me. Avoid the firebomb. Spin around for the backstab. On this guy. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Get us a soul of a lost undead. Avoid the firebomb. It's not very nice, you know, just sitting up there throwing firebombs. Oh, I wanted the backstab. There we go. Yeah. This guy, kick him off the ledge. Yeah, goodbye. This guy doesn't want to be backstabbed. Fine. Just combo you. Oh yeah, I haven't explained it yet. If you quick Estus, if you press the quick attack button, RB, if you're playing Xbox, and forward on the left analog stick at the same time, you do a kick. Which doesn't actually do damage, but as you can see, knocks people back and takes out a good deal of their stamina. I guess he didn't fall all the way off. Huh. But if you go over here, jump across that gap, jump by tapping the B button while sprinting, and you go around these very precarious ledges, you can find a Ring of Sacrifice. If you wear that, it makes it so that if you die, you don't lose your souls or your humanity. So that's pretty useful, eventually. Don't really need to use it yet. I don't plan on dying that much, and when I do, I'll probably be able to retrieve. But it does have its uses. And up here, we get another item. Soul of a Lost Undead. Cool. And enter the sewers. Hey, buddy. Yeah, don't like rats. Especially large rats. Well, I don't know, I shouldn't say all rats. Some rats can be nice, I guess. Like domesticated rats. But if you head on over here, we will find our next area. The Undead Burg. Ow, 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 ow! Why don't I just use some soul arrows? I keep on forgetting to use these. Yeah, that was much more neat. This guy's another firebomb thrower. He gets comboed. Okay, apparently there's a guy down there. You get backstabbed. And this here is a fog wall, which is... I don't know why they have them at random spots, really. They don't really need, like a threshold for loading or anything, I don't think. Not really sure why they have those, but they do. Oh yeah, and these orange signs outside of the Undead Asylum, whenever you see those, that's another player, like a real player, on your server, put that down. And they're trying to send you a message. You can't write whatever you want, but Well, you'll see soon enough. I'll get the item that lets you write those messages pretty soon. So let's head on up here. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Dragon. We'll see more of him soon. Be wary of Sniper. No, true enough. Just taking the easy way out here. Close range, that sucks. Through here, we can find a little item. Wooden shield. That'd be pretty nice if I didn't already have the Dragon Crest shield, because I'm cheap. Oh, he didn't die. Take care of him. And, use this bonfire over here. I'm gonna rest right here, which, unfortunately, causes these guys to respawn, but what are you gonna do? And I'm gonna head back down here to visit a little friend of mine. Once I finish taking care of all these guys. That is. Oh, he had his shield up. That's why I did 45. Yeah, he doesn't have the best shield in the world, as you can see. I'm gonna pass this guy. Okay, that... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Take it! Okay, sorry. And these guys... It helps to kick them. Because they have good shields and they are not fond of putting those shields down. Oh, you had the same idea, huh? Yeah, didn't work out too well for you. Oops. Alright, and through these boxes here, as people are trying to tell you, yeah, thanks, there's a secret passage. And through this secret passage is a secret guy trying to kill you. But more importantly, we have our first merchant. This guy, the Undead Merchant
Well,
Male.
now, you seem to have your wits about you. Hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Oh god, what a laugh. But this guy, we want to buy the Orange Guidance Soapstone. And also the Residence Key. I'm buying this because I'm a sorcerer. If you're a sorcerer, you definitely want to pick up this Residence Key. It will give you access to some more sorceries eventually. If you're not a sorcerer, you can get it if you want, but I don't see why you would want to, since all it does is give you access to more sorceries. And I will want to pick up the bottomless box, not quite yet though, later. I also want to pick up a short bow, and a rapier, just for fun. You don't really need the rapier. And 100 standard arrows for my short bow. This armor is kind of heavy, I'm not really interested in it. And all of his other weapons are... I don't know, I'm not interested in those either. Yeah, that's all I want from him.
Thank you kindly.
But actually...
Oh, I hope you brought...
No, I've got two actually. But if you talk to him using the talk option, he says some pretty interesting things actually. As you can see, he's stroking his bucket over there.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts.
Take note of that.
A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And
Goat
up
demon,
above,
huh?
There's that humongous drake and a bull.
Oh yeah, I saw that drake.
If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
And of course he finishes it off with that laugh. So that's a little bit of foreshadowing right there.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Alright.
Here, I'm not here to...
Alright, I guess he's done talking. He does have some other things he says, specifically about something called Yulia. He says something about his Yulia biting people's fingers off.
Go and fall off a cliff.
I'd rather not. Some people think that when he talks about Yulia, he's talking about that bucket there that he's stroking. But personally, I think Yulia is his Uchigatana, his sword that he doesn't have out right now. But, yeah, I want that sword. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna kill him. I'm sorry. No hard feelings, guy, but I want your sword. So, start him off with a heavy soul arrow here.
Gone mad, have you?
No, actually, I'm just taking calculated risks.
Julia!
Yeah, as he says Yulia, referring to his sword, I think. It's really open to interpretation, but
Why me?
I think it's his sword.
Julia?
Yeah. And from him we get humanity. And the Uchigatana, which is a very good weapon that I cannot use yet. As you can see, under Rec Param, required parameters, requires 14 strength and 14 dex. And while I do have 14 dex, I don't have 14 strength. So I'm gonna have to work on upgrading that. Over here, through this little archway, you can do a little winding path that eventually circles around and leads you back to the Undead Burg, to a place you've already been. And you can get like some little soul items and some humanity along the way. But I'm not super interested in obtaining any of that, except maybe the humanity at the end. But you can just jump to that, as I'm about to do here. Of course, this guy respawned. Bye. Backstab, backstab. Heavy soul arrow. See, that killed him even through his shield. That's why I did 96 instead of 175. But if you go over here, sprint, jump across this gap, you can kind of skip a whole bunch of stuff and get a free humanity. So that's pretty nice. Normally you'd come up through that ladder over there and whatever. So I'm gonna go back to the bonfire. Actually, there's really no reason for me to rest at the bonfire, since I haven't kindled it, so it won't give me any more flasks. I'm just gonna continue right on. After I get myself a little bit of healing here. So rush in here. Do your best not to get killed by these guys. Backstab. Whoops. Can't cast a soul arrow with a dagger. Backstab. Yeah, I'm abusing the backstab pretty hard. Hollow warrior armor? That's not very good. Longsword? Also not very good. And if we head into here, we kill this guy. And we go back here, smash some tables, of course. I hate furniture. Open this up, get ourselves some black fire bombs. That's pretty nice. Whoa. I'm a rebel. I walk on top of tables. And these guys would be a problem since there's 3 of them, but they're not since I'm a sorcerer. Just soul arrow them right out. Yeah. If you use the... Well, you can open this up with the master key or the residence key, and this isn't what I bought the residence key for. But if you do that, you can go through here, open the treasure chests, get you some gold pine resins. What that does is you rub it on your weapon as long as it doesn't have any elemental damage added to it already, and it will add electric damage, 150 points of electric damage actually, which is pretty nice. And we want to come up here and kill this sniper. Otherwise he'll be pestering us while we kill his friends down there. Shield guy. Kick. Oh. Whoops. Go for the backstab. Woo! Get some quick heals. Kill his friends. Yeah. I guess they don't notice me sitting up there waiting to cast spells at them. Head on up here, you can actually jump past that rolling barrel that he kicks at you. I didn't know that for a long time, but yeah, it's possible. Combo the heck out of this guy. Ow. And up there, up through here is our first boss fight. Our first real boss fight, you know, I don't really count the Asylum Demon. He's not difficult at all, really. But if you come down here, there's this guy. This is a Black Knight. At this point in the game, he's pretty hard to kill. But there's a certain way that I'm gonna do it that makes him not hard at all. So I'm gonna sneak up on him and cast a heavy soul arrow real quick. Yep, and now he's mad, so I'm gonna run away because he's big and scary and powerful. Run away! And I'm going to run to this ladder. Because while the Black Knight is big and scary and powerful, he is unable to climb ladders. Get off of here. Come on. Come on. Get out. Oh! Crap. Yeah, I'll meet you back. Alright, we're back. And, let's give this another try. Hopefully I won't, you know, just fall off the ledge this time. Oh! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Alright, now this time I'm gonna kill this guy first, because apparently he gets aggroed just by being within like 20 feet of him. Alright. Let's recover, give this another try. The one advantage to me dying so much is that, well, from getting back here so many times, I've gotten about 3,500 souls. So I guess it's not all bad. But yeah, what you want to do is aggro him, run over here to this ladder, which he can't climb, I'm not sure why, and just sit here. Not sit here, but I'm gonna get the soul of a lost undead. And he'll run around over here, and he'll just kinda chill down there. And if you sit up here, you can cast sorceries at him. You can also use black fire bombs if you're not a sorcerer. And there's really nothing you can do about this. So yeah, I just killed a Black Knight. Got a Titanite chunk. That's pretty nice. It's used for pretty high level upgrades later in the game. So, now that we've cleared out everything here... Well, actually, the Black Knight was guarding an item that I want to go get. If you kill him, you can run through this tunnel over here and get yourself a blue tearstone ring. And it boosts your defense while your HP is low. So that's not super useful, I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, it's a ring. And right now I don't actually have any rings that I want to wear all the time, so I'll wear that. And now we're gonna head on up here. Up these staircases. And through that fog wall is the boss fight. But first off, before I do that, I want to break this barrel, because inside is a little lizard. This little lizard has stuff that I want. If you kill him, you get Twinkling Titanite and Large Titanite Shards, 2 of each, which are both used for higher level upgrading later in the game. So yeah, that's about all the time I have for this episode. Next episode, we will take on our first real boss in the game. This has been Obtuse Lolcat. Thanks for watching.